when I made the Eastern Electronics video, it wasn't so much thought going into it. It was more of like a time issue type thing. Like the Eastern Electrics people had been really hounding me forever to do like some interview or do some type of spot for them to help them sell tickets. You know, like obviously they went under, so tickets didn't go sell so well. But I was like, all right. I had already messed it up once, and then the day they actually came here, I was out and like waiting outside, and then I had another meeting like and waiting in the house, and I was like, yo, like we got 15 minutes. This is what we're gonna do. And I had this idea in mind for a while from college, actually, from university. There is this graphic designer from Austria in New York, Stefan Stegmeister. It's like pretty known artist. And in this book I read in university, he had done this piece. It was this invitation when he started his own design firm, Stegmeister Inc. And like in the piece, he like there's two pictures of him, like one of him naked, both of him naked, you know, same picture, you know, but one with like a little block over his cock, which actually was a piece of tape, and then one with like a really long block, you know, and one was like a really meek kind of sissy way to say, hey, I'm Stefan Stegmeister, I've just started a new company, blah blah blah, I used to work for these companies. And the other one's like, my name's Stegmeister, I started Stegmeister Inc. And then his cock's like huge. And then with the invitation, you could like rip off the tape, right, on both sides, and then it like kind of exposes his cock, and one's like Johnson, you know, and it's kind of amazing. So I was like, kind of remember this nude thing from college and stuff, and then I'm into jokes, and I was like, yeah. So we showed up, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna take 10 minutes. So all I had to like say the same thing like 3 or 4 times, right? I was like, we're just gonna keep doing like outtakes, you know, kind of like the end of like kind of comedies. They had like the outtakes, so I was like, yeah, we could just say it a bunch of times, and it'll be done. And it's a lot more interesting than an interview. I've done so many interviews. It's like, what are you gonna ask me about, you know, like musically or anything? The record I haven't made in 2 years, you know, it's a bit boring. So I was like, all right, we'll do this, and it'll only take a couple minutes, and then I can go upstairs and like talk to my friend about Smoky Tales, actually. So yeah, we just did it like boom, 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 and now it's like kind of ushered him out the door, and I was like, all right, cool, see you guys later. There's some things. By no means it was like any of it planned out, or like did I think it was gonna be that popular, or I was like trying to shed light on body image or anything like that. I was just like, fuck it, this is funny. You know, that's like the whole thing. Funny, I think, trumps everything. You know, like, even if something's offensive, if it's funny, it's like you're back up, right? It's like this border of like comedy and kind of funny. Like I don't think it would have been as funny as well, or it would have gone over as well as, let's say, if I'm like really in shape. You know, that's like, you don't want to, it's a bit, there's like sex vibes there, that's uncomfortable. But a guy who's a bit portly, like it's kind of like a Will Ferrell type thing. It's always funny. You know, it's like, yo, we can go streaking through the quad, naked fat guy. Funny, you know? But yeah, that was like the whole thing. And it was really funny though when I read you guys' thing about the sexuality, because I kind of feel the same way. Like it kind of brings the dude back, you know? And that's what was attractive, you know, in so many different times in like in American history. And I think on both sides, both for women and men, like people who are real and honest, like that's really attractive more than anything, of like more than like some stupid guy with loads of muscles and cut features. Like, and I think right now in the times we are now, intellect and kind of being an intelligent person and kind of being cool is back to being like sexy again, which is like, I guess it's cool. Loads of chicks liked it though. They were like, wow, after I saw that video, I'm like, hey, sorry girls, I'm taken. But if I was single right now, I'd be killing.
Sweet.
Yeah.